Here with Endicott football head coach Kevin DeWall getting ready for the 2015 season. Coach, obviously it's only been about a day of really true preseason, but just talk about how it's gone so far.
You're right. It's been about 24 hours since we've gotten them on campus, checked them in the rooms, and we were off and going at it last night. So everything's been going very well so far. Installation's just starting to go in, and as you can imagine, some of the younger guys are starting to get a taste of what college football and the college football installation is going to be like. But all in all, things are off to a good start.
Coach, just talk about your expectations for the coming year.
Sure. As always, since day one I was on campus, we've talked about trying to raise the level of expectation and standards here with the football team, and that was our message yesterday. So our expectations is to jump off to a strong start, really talk about being process-driven, and that's what we're focused on now. We got a great start to the season. As anyone looks at our schedule, got 3 non-conference opponents that are all going to be nationally ranked and playoff-type teams, so it'll be a good test for us, but our focus right now, honestly, is on Endicott. We have a long way to go with what we're doing, learning both offensive and defensive schemes, and focusing on Endicott right now.
Coach, does the tie for third in the NEFC poll mean anything to you, or is it just kind of what you just said?
Honestly, I think a lot of it's how the teams finished last year, and obviously I wasn't a part of that team last year, so moving forward, our focus is on taking care of our business. Our goal is obviously to be the number one by the end of the season, but it doesn't matter where you start before the season. You have MIT coming back with a strong team, undefeated last year. I know Western New England and Salve, Regina both had high rankings as well as other teams in the league. So our focus is that we feel like if we take care of our business, ultimately we'd rather be to where you finish at the end of the season than where you start.
Coach, just talk about your captains a little bit. Obviously, those gentlemen bring a lot of different strengths to the team, not only on the football field, but academically and what else they're doing on campus. Just talk about your class a little bit.
Definitely, and that's actually when I came on board in the spring. There was very little athletic involvement at that point. I can speak of all 5 of those guys. It's a pretty diverse group. Some seniors, some juniors, academically across many different majors. They are epitomes of what student athletes are meant to be. They're getting it done on and off the field. I think a lot of those guys will be significant players for us on the field, both as leadership roles as well as performing on both the offensive and defensive side of the ball. But I'm really proud of the leadership qualities and what they're doing off the field and showing our guys the right way to be a top-notch student athlete.
Coach, you obviously talked about your schedule a little bit in the previous answer, but just talk about week 1 opening week. Talk about that matchup.
Yeah, and that's really the only team that our guys are even able to talk about other than Endicott right now. Our focus is going to be getting on a strong opponent, Framingham State, starting here. It'll be an exciting day. First week of classes for the students here. Obviously our home and season opener. So I'll be excited, and at that point, it's going to come quickly, but we have a lot of work to do before we're ready to take on a very strong Framingham State team.
Coach, last question for you. Just talk about kind of what somewhat has been the mantra of the team so far. At least it's been talked about a little bit, about being a positive influence. Talk about what that means to this team.
Sure, and we're just starting to really, we've tried to lay some foundations in the offseason, but even with these young men who have just joined us now as first-year students, they're just getting a taste of the culture that we're coming in now, and that's we don't have many team rules, but that's one of the biggest things. We want to make a positive impact on everyone that we touch, day-to-day operations and our day-to-day lives. So I think that's an easy thing to do in the sense of just living your life the right way, but we're just trying to give these guys pointers on. We're pretty fortunate the opportunity we have here, and in our opinion, they can control their attitude and effort, and we want to be very positive in everything that we're doing.
All right, thank you, Coach, and good luck this season.
Thank you very much.
1, 2, 3, EC!